Hey, the beautiful freedom seekers. Today is day 4. Today is a special day. Today is the day we start to clear. We start to clear what's on the way. We have building lists and writing, and you might be asking, why am I writing all about this stuff? And to get in touch with what's really happening inside of us, it takes courage. It does take courage because we may find very good things and we may find very ugly things. And in fact, we do. Because that's not you, that's not me. We are not beautiful or beautiful or ugly. We are both. And conditioning, there's so many ugly things that we learn from the conditioning of humanity. Okay, so that's what we learn from our parents, and parents learned from their parents, and so on and so forth. And then we know, like, we try to believe in humanity, but yes, some things are ugly. But that's, yesterday we were talking about keeping the vibration high rather than low. And that's what we are doing as humanity. We are all looking to get better. So how do we move from worrying, from fear, from anger and frustration, and move up the ladder towards freedom, love, you know, um, unconditional love, and our purpose? So today, we're not going to be writing anything. We've written enough. And if you haven't yet, just go back, and there's only 2 things you need to write. What freedom means to you, what makes you feel free, activities, material possessions, and like situations, people, whether being nature makes you feel free, cooking makes you feel free. When you clean the house, it makes you feel free. When you sing, when you dance, when or activities, or it's like, oh yes, having a house by the beach, that you know it's what makes me feel free, or when I go on holidays. So keep on that list growing, and if you haven't got to the 50, just do as much as you can, and you can keep on adding to it, because things will come up. It's like, oh, I didn't know I liked this, so you can go back and write. So this is what you need to do before this session, and also what's stopping you. It's like a lot of things came up yesterday amongst us in the group. Is fear of failure, fear of judgment, and lack of confidence. Yeah. So in terms of energy, what is happening is we're not allowing our hearts to express itself, because we get stuck here on the solar plexus. Like, the solar plexus is our identity, who we think we are. Yeah, so we grow up thinking that we are, I'm either an introvert, or I'm an extrovert, or oh, I'm beautiful. It's like, I'm not good looking. Oh, I'm smart. It's like, oh, I'm not that smart. So what we believe about ourselves is here, okay? So this is important. And because this is the key, yeah. So what's happening? I tapped into the energy of the group, and this is what is happening energetically. So there's a huge blocks actually here on the solar plexus and in the heart. And another point that showed is this point here when I muscle tested, and this means a lot of pain around success and failure. So what it means is that there is so there's lots of fear of judgment, judgment from others, but what's happening, we don't allow ourselves to try because we are afraid that someone will criticize or judge us. However, because we are not doing something so someone else can criticize and judge, we are doing that ourselves. We are criticizing ourselves. Oh, I'm not good enough. I don't have what it takes. And we are here to change that. So today in the live, going to be a longer session, going to be an hour session, 40 minutes to an hour. And we're going to go through this process. Yeah, this deep process of connecting with our hearts, release those fears, the fear of being judged, the fear that I'm not good enough, the self-criticism, this voice that kills us inside. Yeah. So this is wonderful. This is fun because imagine getting in touch with the ugly part of us means that we can change it. Yeah, we think, oh yes, I wish I was different. But if you hear, it's because you want to do something different, and you want to go within and uncover those answers for yourself, because all your answers are there within you. And this, I'm sure, I'm here just to guide, just to help take you to that place, so you can release memories, you can release traumas, you can release emotions. Our emotions get stuck in, crystallized in our bodies, in our chakras. It gets stuck because we push down. So it changes the structure of our organs, of our cells, of our DNA. And that's what we've been taking on our, through generations. We carry the DNA of people who, went through the Holocaust, horrible things. So how do we clear that? Now is the time to clear it. And that's what we're doing here, because we want to live in purpose. We want to, for the vibration for the whole planet to rise, and we are starting it. We're starting a movement. So I'm very grateful for you being here, for you following this challenge, for you to take this step, and this commitment with yourself to do it. And even if you're not sharing in a group, but you're doing the task, just is wonderful. Yeah.